Yes, I believe in the internet. I believe it'll get increasingly popular, and we're doing some neat new things to take advantage of that. When you have the level of success that we've had, when you have a business that's important as this with this many competitors, you're going to have people saying some nasty things. The lives all over the world should be treated with the same value that we treat lives here in the rich world. If you ask people across the United States, is the future going to be better than the past? Most say no.
Hi guys, it's Ray here from RayNewland.com. I hope you're fitting well. Now before you watch this quick video, please don't make the mistake 99% of people make. What they'll do is they'll watch this video, get all excited about the success traits that they just learned, and then unfortunately do absolutely nothing about it. For the past 20 years, I've been helping people get into that 1% of their chosen field. And at the end of this video, there'll be a link that you can click that will take you through to a website where I've done a load of free videos that will show you how to take advantage of all the success traits that this famous person is speaking about here today. So please make sure you click the link at the end, learn from the success traits, and more importantly, put them into your business or personal life. Have an amazing day.
So you really have to believe the internet's going to be mainstream. A lot of people are going to get out there and use it, and that they're going to be willing to pay for some content.
Is that the operating idea that you have?
Well, each of these businesses is an entrepreneurial business. The overreaching theme is that, yes, I believe in the internet. I believe it'll get increasingly popular, and we're doing some neat new things to take advantage of that.
You've got a lot of cash on hand, yes?
Right.
All right. It puts you in an enviable position. You can experiment with a lot of entrepreneurial ideas and see what sticks and what flies.
Well, we're in business to make money.
But the other thing is providing such a cash flow for you.
Well, it all belongs to the shareholders. Yeah. We're not dilettantes.
No, I know.
We are business people. And it is true that if you find an idea that requires 3 or 4 years of improvement and patience and really sticking with it, that we're very good at that. Take Windows, which we bet our company on. Everybody doubted that would succeed. IBM did not support us in that. It took longer than we expected, over 4 years before finally graphical interface got popular, and now people take it for granted. It's part of every personal computer, and you just expect it to be there. That was one of the grand successes of the company. In the same way, we're betting on the internet, that our tools there will be popular, and that a few of these content plays that we've decided to get involved in, that the scale and the users will make those into great businesses.
You went to Harvard and you dropped out. Have you ever thought how your life could be better off if you had gotten your Harvard degree?
Well, I'm a weird dropout because I take college courses all the time. I love learning company courses and things, so I loved being a student. And there were smart people around, and they fed you, and they gave you these nice grades that made you feel smart. So I feel it was unfortunate that I didn't get to stay there, but I don't think I missed any knowledge because whatever I needed to learn, I was still in a learning mode. Well, certainly every product we do is absolutely as capable as it can possibly be. There's no holding back. The people at Microsoft come into work every day building the best products they can, and they're very proud. You go into schools and see how kids are using this stuff. Go and ask people about how their jobs have changed because of the personal computer. We're sitting there listening to our customers saying how they'd like to make things better. So we do absolutely our best job, and in fact, that's why we've been successful. Anybody who holds back in this business isn't going to be around for long, because this is a business where you always have to be moving at a very rapid pace. People who end up being successful are often, not always, but pretty fanatical about the thing they're trying to do. I remember one industry panel where there were about 7 people, and the debate was, would the computer interface be this character mode thing, or would it be graphics user interface? And at the time, the graphics user interface stuff was so slow, it was laughable. And writing software was so bad. It was Windows 1.0. And So the people on the panel were saying, no, this is kind of a stupid thing. And I was saying, no, believe me, this will be great. And one of the guys on the panel said that hey, Bill is wrong, but Bill works harder than the rest of us, so even though it's the wrong solution, he's likely to succeed. And that was the best compliment I ever had, was that just by working day and night, I could send the industry in some funny direction. So, you know, I was fanatical in that period of time. That is, I didn't believe in vacation, I didn't believe in weekends. You know, so it turned out that worked for me, that we got our company going at a speed that allowed it to make mistakes faster than other people were, and kind of see those mistakes.
You have made a significant contribution in the fight against AIDS in Africa. You have funded, to a large degree, vaccines and vaccine research. Give me a sense of where that's directed and what success you think we're making, and your own particular interest in public health in the world.
Well, this is a real passion for me, so I'll give a succinct answer. People, I think, don't have a full awareness how 4 billion of the 6 billion people on this planet don't have basic health needs met. The death rate of infants, the epidemic infectious diseases that are just a way of life in most of the world don't exist in the developed world. And yet the research isn't going on for the medicines that would get rid of these diseases. Even diseases like tuberculosis, where for a few $100s lives can be saved, that's not being done. Vaccines aren't being moved from the rich world to the poor world. AIDS is the most extreme, where the prevention measures that could prevent this from becoming a huge epidemic in countries like India, Nigeria, and many countries where it's not in huge percentages
Hasn't reached the
today.
proportions of Africa.
You know, the right things, I think, are not being prioritized. So the foundation that my wife and I have taken as its top priority these world health issues, the research, getting the vaccines out, and you know, it's been fascinating to learn about this and to try and say that all these lives, the lives all over the world, should be treated with the same value that we treat lives here in the rich world.
So just to sum up, in a sense, I mean, what you have learned from your own involvement, from funding it in terms of more money than had ever been applied, is that it can make a difference.
Absolutely. Millions of lives can be and should be saved through these efforts. And you know, we can make a difference, and we can encourage others to get involved.
That was my last question. Is that happening as you fund these efforts? Is it becoming a kind of wedge that other governments and other foundations and other sources are following suit or matching?
Yeah, we've seen a good start, I would say. The vaccine fund we put together, we put in $750 million now. Governments have agreed to put up $500 million in addition to that. In the AIDS area, some of the things we've backed have been able to attract additional money. Having said that, this is a cause that somehow deserves more visibility, because when you talk to people about this and they hear about malaria or AIDS, they really do care, and they think their government's doing more. And so, you know, when I'm not working, a lot of my creativity is going into what could be done to show people that their money would be well spent, it would make a difference, and you know, try and make sure that world health gets more priority.
Then you can save lives.
That's what it's all about.